Hello class, today we are going to start with the practical VPN virtual private network for which I have already created a small diagram which consists of two computer systems. I have selected two routers named 295024 which will be available for you from this 295024 routers are switches I have used, and for routers I have selected 2811 routers. So these are the four routers I have added into the window, and for which I have already given the IP addresses. So if you can see, for the PC I have already given the IP addresses which I already mentioned for you. Then how to give the IP address, sometimes people know, sometimes no. So I'll give you how to add the IP addresses to the routers. So as you can see, fast Ethernet 0/1 is mentioned here. I'll click here, and when I click on the configuration, I need to go to the fast Ethernet 0/0. 0/0 is nothing but the default gateway for any router. The default gateway is already mentioned by me here. It is 10.0.0.1. Subnet mask automatically available. I need to on the status. Accordingly, for this router we have two connections, fast Ethernet 0/1. When I click on it, I already mentioned the IP address, that is 40.0.0.1, 40.0.0.1. This is from class A only, and port status on, port status on. Then I need to close this part, and then I need to go to the another router. You can see this router two connections, FA 0/0 and 0/1. Accordingly, I need to go to the configuration, fast Ethernet 0/0. So if you say fast Ethernet 0/0, so I need to click on it, and then I need to add the IP address which I have mentioned, that is 40.0.0.2. Subnet mask, port status on. Another IP address it is asking for 0/1. I click on 0/1. I'll go to the IP address, which I have mentioned, 50.0.0.1. So IP address 50.0.0.1. Subnet mask is available. I'll click on. Then I need to close this part. Then I need to come to the third router. In third router, same configuration I need to do. I click on the configuration, click on fastnet 0/0. IP address will be 50.0.0.2. Subnet mask, port status on. You can see the connection is converting into active connection. Fastnet 0/0, 60 range is given, 60.0.0.1. Subnet mask, port status on. Close the connection. I'll go to the last router. In last router, as you can see, I need to go to the configuration, fast Ethernet 0/0, IP address is 60.0.0.2. Subnet mask added, port status on किया है मैंने. I'll go to the 0/1 connection, 0/1, for which we have 20.0.0.1. Subnet mask is added, port status on किया. If you see, all the connections are converting into the active connection. It will take more than a minute to convert the connection for the same. Now what we will do, we need to check whether the connection is working properly or not. So to do that, we need to send any message. So the message is over here. What I'll do, I'll try to send the message. Let the connection convert into the green. It will take a few seconds. I don't know why it is taking so long. Yes, it is converted green. I need to check whether I can able to send the message from this PC to this PC. The connection is failed. It will take some time period to check. So it is failed connection. So as of now, there is no connection, no active connection is provided, for which router must know which routes are available in between. So for that purpose, we need to configure every router using RIP. So for that purpose, I need to configure these routers using RIP. RIP is nothing but routing information protocol, where we need to tell them which are the different routes are available between source and destination. So when I click on RIP, it will ask me for the routers, networks. So for this router, we have two networks, 10.0.0.0, and another network we have. I'll select the label, and here will be 40.0.0.0. Okay, so this is how we need to work on that connections. So what I'll do, I'll again click on this router. I'll go to the RIP. It is asking for the network. First network I will add here is 10.0.0.0. I'll add the connection. Another network which is connected to this router, same router, is 40. So that 40.0.0.0, and I click on add. Okay, we need to go to the setting and we need to save it using NVRAM. Simultaneously, we need to do the same setting for all other routers for RIP. This router have 40 and 50. So I'll add 40.0.0.0, add, then another is 50.0.0.0, add, NV setting, NVRAM save, and I'll go to the third router. For the third router, again we need to go to the network setting. In network setting, we need to add 50.0.0.0, add another network for the same is 60. So I'll add 60.0.0.0, add connection. I'll need to go to the settings, save the connection, close the connection. Last router we have, I'm going a little bit fast because I have only 10 minutes to complete this configuration. Then another network for the same, this router will be 60. So 60.0.0.0, add the connection, another network is 20. So you know the 20. So I mentioned here 20.0.0.0, add the connection, go to settings, and VRAM, save the settings, close the connection, and now we can check whether the message can be transferred between source to destination or not. So for that purpose, I need to use the PDU. PDU stands for Packet Data Unit. You can see the message in the progress. Still it is checking the connection. If you can see, it's still in the progress. So I don't know why it is failing over here. The message need to be get up to the destination. I will need to do the specific connection between source and, yes, you can see it will take some time period to give you the or take the connection available in each and every routers to upgrade their routing tables. Okay, right now the routing tables are available. What I will do for VPN, we need to check a command prompt. So I will go to the PC. On PC I will need to click on command prompt. Command prompt, I need to add the command, say traceroute, TRACERT, traceroute space, last destination is 20.0.0.2. So I'll type 20.0.0.2, and when I enter over here, you will see the result. It will give me the reply for the same, but it is adding all intermediate routers and their IP addresses. I don't want that things. I want only this router, this PC and this PC, or this PC and this PC can communicate directly with each other. So for that purpose, we need to do the routing, we need to do the virtual private network. So how to do that? So for doing that, we have another methodology or the functionality where we need to work in the CLI mode. So for that purpose, I will select this router. Two settings only done we need to do. Then we need to go to the CLI mode. As you can see, we are in CLI mode. CLI mode, I just entered here. I enter here router. We are in the hash mode. So we need to configure mode. We need to go into the configure mode. So for that purpose, the command is conf space t conf t. Right now in configuration mode. As you reach in the configuration mode, you need to provide the information to this terminal. So for this terminal, the interface need to be given. That is a tunnel. What is a tunnel? Tunnel is nothing but a way via which the source and destination directly will communicate with each other. So intermediate route will be not considered, or they will not able to understand whether the transmission between source to destination is going on or not. So for that purpose, command is INTER. I am pressing tab from my keyboard. Interface tunnel TUNN. I am again pressing tab from my keyboard. So tunnel 0. So the tunnel will remain 0. By default we use 0 tunnel. I'll enter. Now the tunnel is on for one-to-one connection. So now we are in config if mode. Now here we need to provide the IP addresses to the system. So what is the IP address we have mentioned? We have mentioned the IP address 198.168.1.2. This is the one of the IP addresses which we have mentioned here for the tunnel source and destination. For source and destination. Now I'll add the IP address. So I'll type IP add address. So IP address will be 198.168.1.2, for which the subnet mask will remain same, that is 255.255.255.0, and I'll enter. Okay. Now after entering the IP address, we need to provide what is the tunnel source and destination. So for which we have the command name. I'll type command tunnel TUNN. Tunnel. We need to tell the router that is what is the source. So for which I'll use command COUR. So you can see source, and we need to tell the interface INTER. So interface, just at source. We need to tell the fast Ethernet. So what's FA? So fast Ethernet. So fast Ethernet for this source is FA 0/1. So I'll type 0/1, and I'll take enter. Okay, after providing that, I need to provide the destination. I need to tell this router what will be the destination for this specific router. The destination will be, this is the point, that is 60.0.0.2. So I need to type the command that is tunnel, TUNN, and I need to tell the destination. What will be the destination? After typing des, I'll pressing the button tab from the keyboard, destination, and destination will be this is the destination, 60.0.0.2. so 60.0.0.2, and I'll enter. You can see the system is on. Now I'll type no shut, such UT, so connection will be on for until unless I will not disconnect the connection from the system. I'll close this connection. I need to go to this another router. From another router, I need to do the same setting. So what settings we need to do, class? So we need to do again router. So conf t conf space t, enter. Then we need to provide the command like IP address. Before providing IP address, we need to provide interface. So interface के लिए INTER interface for tunnel, TUNN, tunnel will be remain 0. Enter. Interface is provided. After providing interface, we need to provide IP address. So IP space ADD address, and IP address for the system will remain like what we have mentioned. IP address we have mentioned 198.168.1.3. So the IP address is 198.168.1.3, and subnet mask will remain same 255.255.255.0 as it is belongs to class C. I hope you know the classes and their range from A, B, C, D, E. Those ranges need to be remembered by every student. Again, we need to provide source address. So for the same, we need to provide tunnel, that is tunnel, destination and source address need to be provided. So for that purpose, we need to provide source tunnel, TUNNE, tunnel. Then I need to add source, and source will be a fast Ethernet, FA. So over here, for this router source destination, we have provided source address will be FA0/0. So here will be FA0/0, 0/0. We are talking about this source. Enter. And after providing source, we need to provide destination. So we need to tell this router that what will be your destination. So the destination will be 40.0.0.1. So I'll give the destination, that is tunnel, tunnel, destination, IP address will be 40.0.0.1, and I will enter. Connection done. I'll type no shut. So the system will on for long period of time. Now we need to check how the transmission will take place. So you can see now, I'll go to the PC, and from the PC I will go to the command prompt and I'll type same command here, trace route 20. I need to type the command, that is trace route. I need to enter this destination 198.168.1.3. So 198.168.1.3, and when I enter, you can see it will searching for the route between source and destination. It will come up from 10.0.0.1 and directly it will reach up to 198.168.1.3. It will not take intermediate route. So this is a virtual network which we have added into our system, where intermediate sources or intermediate connection will be not considered. Using VPN, it will take a tunnel to reach up to destination, and that message will be travel up to the destination which we are trying to transmit. So you can go via the simulation part as well. If I try to drop a message, I have 1 minute left, and I will increase the speed of this, and if you see, it will travel directly up to destination. It is sending the acknowledgement for the same as well, and the message is successful. If you can see here, I discard the message actually. Okay, so it will give you the exact idea how the message can be transmitted. I hope you understand the virtual private network using a specific network which will help to transmit the data between source and destination. Thank you, class. Thank you so much.